All right, we're back from New Orleans. I'm Michael Casagrande here with Bill Landis from Cleveland.com. We're talking about the Sugar Bowl, Alabama, Ohio State. Another day of media today. We talked to the Ohio State defense, Alabama offense. Just Bill, what was some of your takeaways with the Buckeyes?
The biggest thing with Ohio State seems to be that they are very concerned with Alabama quarterback Blake Sims and his running ability. And I know that if you look at the stats, it doesn't necessarily scream this guy can run. I know he's a good athlete. But if you look at some of the highlights, he has had some nice runs this year, and apparently on the tape, Ohio State saw something that says to them that they need to make sure they contain this guy. Maybe you can speak a little more to that about his running ability, but that's what they seem most concerned about right now.
Yeah, no, with Blake, he's quick, he's shifty. He played running back for a while before he transitioned back to quarterback, but he's not necessarily the threat to run. They're not going to run as many read options. They had a few touchdowns on those plays, some longer plays earlier in the year. I think it's his ability to move within the pocket, to buy the extra time, to find the receivers. I mean, Arkansas, both touchdowns came as a result of him moving around. He's able to break, when things break down LSU, that final minute drive that saved the season, he was able to get for a 7-yard first down when you probably wouldn't have seen that happen in the past. So he has another dimension to things, and that doesn't going to be, I mean, he planned runs, but he's quick. He can get around.
Right, and they can, the Ohio State guys, which I found interesting, compared him to Braxton Miller a little bit, which is, I mean, for Ohio State fans, I'm sure people who follow the Buckeyes, that's pretty high praise because Braxton Miller is one of the better athletes to come through that program. And if Blake Sims plays like Braxton Miller on Thursday night, I mean, Ohio State might be in for a bit of a long evening. But what about on the other side? We talked to Alabama's offense today. Michael, what did you hear from those guys about what they're thinking about Ohio State?
Yeah, it's interesting for Alabama. I guess I followed Lane Kiffin around for the whole hour, so I didn't hear as much about the Ohio State matchup. It was our one opportunity since August to talk to Lane Kiffin, so we talked just about everything. I think he got one Ohio State question, so I don't know if we can talk too much about that because for your audience might not be as interested to hear about Lane Kiffin's travel back to the coaching prominence. But it's been a big year for him, obviously, and there's a lot you can read on AL.com about that because it was obviously the big topic of the day. But tomorrow is media day. Both full teams, all the coaching staffs. It's going to be a busy day. There's going to be a lot to read on both sites. So come check it out tomorrow from New Orleans.